I am even considering going celibate, you understand? Yes, but I've never...
By choice?
Yes, by choice.
Hey, Banna. Hey, Banna.
I fall under colored, which means we are black.
Black
Either
at
you're
some
black
point.
or you're white. But I get what you're trying to say. You related it to the campus servers, how they provide services on campus based upon requests from certain individuals. I feel like that system shouldn't exist, honestly, because it depends on how you go and inquire for an issue. Should you get a response? You shouldn't be like given a response based on your skin color or the type of nationality that you are.
True. Are you still holding the same group of friends, or have you experienced the body backstabbing type of friends, betrayals and those who talk ish around your back and all that? Yeah, that's what I really want to know.
Honestly, guys, like me being on campus, I do have a few of the same friends I had when I started here, but I can't say I have beef or a grudge against any of the friends that I had, because I believe that you meet some people for a good time and not a long time.
What's up, Mzansi? This is the voice of Rona Gray. We're back. We're live on Varsity Friends and Kasi Connect podcast show. We're going to be bringing you the juicy scoops of the Northwest University and the entertainment from the local industries. And today we have one of the most special, one of our most priority guests. And I'm going to give her the opportunity to introduce her. Just tell us a little bit about herself. Just a glimpse about you.
Greetings. Thank you, Rona. I'm Tarren Fortuin, the current serving SEC sports officer. So a bit about myself, like I really like to laugh and I'm really silly. So yeah, I get it,
I love the fact that we both love to laugh. So I hope you're going to just keep the laughs a little bit and more talks. Yeah, the first question that I would love to ask yourself, okay, but the first time I've known you was in 2021, if I'm not mistaken. At that time, you were living in Celibacy.
Yes.
So just tell me a little bit from how everything was from back in high school and then transitioning to varsity. Like, how was it? Did they welcome you well? All that kind of stuff.
Yes, honestly, the transition from high school to university, it wasn't easy, but it was exciting, like challenging, and I was really welcomed, especially at the residence. I was staying at, meeting you there.
Definitely.
You were very welcoming, and the students that I found there at the residence, they were very welcoming, and the transition happened actually with the academics. That was the hardest part of the whole transition, like the level of the things you learn in high school compared to varsity, it's different, it's
very
more intense.
Much.
But at the end of the day, I managed to adjust to the varsity field, and yeah.
But this other time whereby you were block leader at block 20, is it block K? I don't remember.
Yes, block K.
Block K, but then you were living in block B. What was happening by that time?
Okay, so what happened was, when I started at Citibank, like I first stayed in Citibank, obviously. I only stayed at Citibank, and then I stayed in block K, right? So then I had to change rooms because like there was kind of a fault in my room with a few things. Like there was a problem with the wiring, and there was a beehive outside my window, which came over one of the recess periods. So they had to do maintenance there. And then I was shifted to another room. So yeah, that's how I moved to a different block, and I ended up not going back.
Because there was a time whereby one of my friends was complaining, we don't have a block lead. I'm like, girl, why don't you go to block B and then tell her, like, girl, why would you stay in block B while you're leading in block K? But I was like, nonetheless, Tarren is my friend, so I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm like,
yeah.
Nonetheless. So since what you're saying, like, academics was one of the most difficult part to transition from, but then how were you able to do it? Because I remember you're a block leader, and then when time goes, you're contesting. Did you contest?
I was actually opted into the all sports chapter.
Oh yeah, I remember you were leading somewhere. Then how were you able to do it? As a first year student already leading somewhere? Like how were you able to do it? Because some of us, guys, this we weren't able to be able to balance everything. So probably then she had a proper way, and she can probably teach us one or two things about it.
I actually had to learn how to manage my time. And when I was experiencing like little issues with time management, or I find that my academics is clashing with my leadership, at that time I would usually speak to someone, ask them for advice, especially those experienced leaders.
Okay, fine. One of the most interesting part that I want to know. Okay, it's not anything bad, but like how are you able? Okay, at first time when you got to campus,
Yes.
did you find a girlfriend or stuff like that, or were you dating boys?
No, I wasn't. When I go to campus the first time, I wasn't. Like, I came here knowing what I wanted.
Okay. But at first, obviously, I get people like, this is Tarren, probably like, do you have like 2 or 1 or girlfriend? Was it 1?
No, I'm not dating at all. At all.
You're in a relationship. Because definitely there are 2 differences between dating and...
Yes, no, I wasn't in a relationship, and I'm still not in a relationship.
Ah, really?
Yes, definitely.
Let me know on the comment section if you know something. I mean, now I want to know.
Please do. I would also like to know.
Because I remember this other time, Terry was like, hey, Rowana, this other girl from Bada. Hey, this Rowana.
Yeah,
I remember in 2021, at the time we were both in Sasco. I'm not going to say a lot, but I remember at the time we were both in Sasco. And I don't know if it's rumors, but it was the truth or not, that back at home, they are... What kind of political party are they supporting?
Oh, DA, yes.
And then you are Sasco. So, like, how is it at sometimes back at home? And then how is your mom taking this whole thing of you supporting a different political party while you're also supporting another one?
So, with regard to the political situation at home, is that my mother was a Democratic Alliance member. She's like in the DA, right? So when I came to university, I didn't have the mentality, or she never forced us to support the Democratic Alliance back at home.
That's good.
So when I came to campus, like, I saw, like, there was Sasco, there was EFF, there was DA at the time, but it wasn't big. And then,
really?
Yes, there was. They weren't that big.
There was DA?
Yeah, there was, but they weren't big. Like, we would just see them when the gazebo is set up, but you would really see no one there under the gazebo.
Yeah, honestly.
And when I told her that I chose to join Sasco, she actually understood. She first asked me why. Then I said to her, no, because when I go to campus, these people, they managed to assist me in this way. Like, you understand? Especially for the time I came to campus, we didn't have orientation. You understand? It was
we didn't.
online,
Yeah, we didn't.
So they managed to show me around, like, give me campus tours and whatnot. They just made me feel at home.
At home,
and
that's
I explained to her. And then she's like, oh, is this one of those situations where you do as the Romans do when you're in Rome? And I explained to her that, no, this is where I found myself on campus.
Honestly.
And that's the organization that I chose back then. And she understood.
I'm definitely there. Because at sometimes... at most of the times we're living 2 lives.
Yes.
When you're back at home, it's not politics type of ish, and when it comes to campus, like, no, guys, just leave a truth life. But I'm living back. How to go hide this when you're coming here, or how do you guys do it? Like, 2 lives. When you're back at home, how to campus, all shy and all that type of person.
You can be double agents.
Oh, well, so some people are even excelling good at it. Yeah. One thing for sure, I would love to say, I am very proud to be one of the sports presenters under the leadership of Tarren Fortuin, right? Yes, under the leadership of Tarren Fortuin. So I remember at the time when you were Celibacy Prim. You're also leading at an all sports shop, and then it was not your first time there. And again, you're still leading in, and then you managed to go to how is, I feel like, okay, but at some point, not to say you're lucky, but this is who you are, and then this is at some point doing whatever that you love. Things just happen to unfold very good, and all that. So I just want to congratulate you, like, bro, you're doing great. Definitely she is. I don't want to lie.
Thank you so much.
For as long as I've been in the media team doing the sports thing, I want to say I haven't experienced any troubles. Not that I've been running to her, but I've been good.
Thank you so much, Tarren. Thank you. And it was going so well.
Yeah, you can tell a little bit about it.
So, since I came here, I joined leadership and I found myself leading in sports, right? So you asked me, since my first year of being in leadership at sports, how did that happen firstly? So how it happened was, I was very active in rugby, and I was actually one of the only females when I got here on campus to go and represent our rugby team at the provincial level.
Wow.
Do you understand? And automatically the sports department, they recognized me and they approached me, requesting me to please be a part of the All Sports Council, because by then a position opened up and I didn't know anything of sports. They just said to me, no, please, you learn as you come on the journey.
True, that's nice.
And then I was opted in as a events coordinator. Yeah, and then I managed to learn how things get done in the sports department. And ever since then, it's been up. You spoke about me being a prom at Celibacy residence. How did I get to be in sports as well? So, you know, when you in a council of chairpersons,
True.
right, you then form a residence chapter. So in the residence chapter, there is different portfolios like chairperson, deputy chair, treasurer, whatnot. And in the residence chapter, there was a resident sports officer.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yeah, so that's how I managed to form part of the All Sports Council, because the residence chapter, like the resident sports officer portfolio in the residence chapter, it's linked with the All Sports Council so that the sports department can have a direct influence on the residences as well, as it's one of our major
I see.
structures on campus that houses students, do you understand? And then also this year, as you know, like in the sports department, we have an All Sports Council. But the chairperson of the All Sports Council, it then is the SEC sports officer. So when you become the SEC sports officer, democratically voted in by students, you automatically become the chairperson of the All Sports Council, because it's like PC members practically, like each SEC portfolio has PC members. So then you will have the All Sports Council as your portfolio committee, but then they form a council. You understand?
True. Okay, fine. Yes. I would love to learn one thing or two.
Yeah.
What would you advise a person who would want to join a rugby? As a person who has been there for quite some time. Okay, but I'm one of those people who wanted to join rugby. But it seems like an extreme sport. I don't want to find myself breaking my bones and stuff like that. What would you advise a person who wants to join rugby?
So with regards to someone wanting to join rugby, I would say that maybe from the outside it looks scary, painful, based on what people say, especially and on the videos you see or the games you watch. I would say go for it. Take that leap of faith, as they would say, and try it out. You'll never know. It can be the best sport you've ever played in your life.
Guys,
which it will be, definitely.
In the next coming days, I'm not sure. With regards to the upcoming SEC elections, do you see yourself somewhere in the positions? Or you're not contesting?
As a current leader, right, when you go into office, you shouldn't, or I believe rather, when you go into office, you shouldn't go into office with the intention of, no, I want to come back. Because automatically then it means you won't serve students with the proper intention of serving them and doing what's best for them. You're then going to have an interest of trying to prove yourself.
Again, popularity and all that.
Yes, as to why you should come back. So with me coming back, when I got into office as the SEC sports officer this year, it wasn't even a thought on my mind to say I want to come back to the SEC and whatnot. But based on the requests from students, I'm sure you can see of me coming back, there may be a chance I may contest in the upcoming elections, or I may not contest. It's not confirmed yet.
Okay, so far, where do you see yourself as what?
Like I'm saying, we'll obviously have to see. For
some reasons you do feel like I haven't served to that level that I've wanted. I feel like I still owe students this and this, and I'm willing to change this and this and that. So this is me asking you, okay, man. They don't have to know. They don't have to know. We born a guy in leadership.
Like, where do I see myself? If ever it happens that I have to come back and contest in the SEC, I see myself serving the students. Where do you see me?
I see as the SEC president. The sheep is one.
Yeah, we'll just hope, honestly, because
but on the comment section, I don't go. Maybe like I'm inspired from Tarren, okay, you've done this and this and that. You can still come back as a sports mara. Money, leadership, this one. Go for presidency, man. You must trust yourself.
Hectic, okay.
Okay, definitely we're living in a democratic world. So I just want to understand or get your point of view about the racial groups. Okay, fine. Haven't you if I say, I want to say your kind of color, not some discriminating or doing it whatsoever. Your kind of color are the most prioritized one in the most of the times. If you come in the yellow, be like, okay, I'm there and what do you want, my sister? And I'm like, kids. So I want to know, okay, fine. Most definitely you've been getting some. Okay, I'm not gonna say this. I'm not about.
You should speak honestly. Let the people know. Kasi connecting with the reality.
Oh, thanks for that. Okay, for some reasons, I feel like you guys, more of the priorities and most of the departments going up there. Can I please get inquiry about this and this and that? You do get a response way too quicker than we do. So I want to know what can you say about this whole system that would prioritize white people more than black people? I understand that we're all humans and then we're all wanting the same thing. But then what can we do to change? I know it's something that's going to happen for quite some time, but then from your own opinion, generally, so what can you say about this thing of you guys being prioritized way before than us?
Okay, I get your point. Firstly, I'm not white, or I identify as a black South African.
Okay.
And I fall under color, which means we are black. Either you're black or you're white. But I get what you're trying to say.
Mm-hmm.
You related it to the campus servers, how they
I
provide services
do.
on campus based upon requests from certain individuals. I feel like that system shouldn't exist, honestly, because it depends on how you go and inquire for an issue. Should you get a response? You shouldn't be like given a response based on your skin color or the type of nationality that you are. Instead, they should focus on assisting each and every student that comes there with a genuine case. Maybe if they were saying based on a case-to-case basis, we can assist you with this, we can't give you answers to this, it would be better. But they shouldn't give you assistance based on the color of your skin or your nationality.
Well, guys, good days and I'm hoping for a link in just on the comment section. Just tell us your view about all the questions that I've been asking. Probably you also might be having your own point of view, opinions. But then I'm gonna take this from our audience from behind the camera. Because what do you guys think about this system? Yeah, criticism and discrimination. Like, what do you guys think about it?
For me, I think it's not fair because we as students, we are here and we are all equal. So we must be treated
equally
as equals, like on the same level.
True.
No student must receive better treatment than the other. We are all equal, so we must be treated as equal as students.
When Madam, what do you think?
I mean, we're advocating for democracy, so it has to be like that.
And just in addition to what he said, he has a point. Like he's saying that all students should be treated equally. I mean, if that's not the way the system works, then why is the system there? Because the system is supposed to be there to protect students, to assist students, to make things easier for us as students, not as the white student or as the black student. Do you understand? So,
thank you very much for saying that too. I get for the other time you're getting here, you met Boruana and Angela, all those kind of groups.
Yes, I'm listening.
I just want to know from the beginning of when you came here until now, are you still holding the same group of friends, or have you experienced the body backstabbing type of friends, betrayals and those who talk ish around your back and all that? That's what I really want to know.
Honestly, guys, like me being on campus, I do have a few of the same friends I had when I started here, but I can't say I have beef or a grudge against any of the friends that I had, because I believe that you meet some people for a good time and not a long time. True. And then also some people are lessons and you should learn from them. You should learn from them.
Wait a minute, let me just say this to your audience. There was a time where I felt like punching this one. No.
Yeah, true. True.
I remember that time we were contesting, obviously. I was contesting for the DC and she was contesting for the sports. And there was a time, before that, was it? Yes, it was that time. And then she reminded me the time whereby I was contesting as a secretary. Because I don't know what I commented on the Facebook page.
Yeah.
And she jumped onto me. When I was like, what did you say? It was you saying that I got clubbed at that side and I ran to the side.
Yeah, I did say that,
but for some reason, I didn't feel like it was just me running away. I felt like for some reason, I deserved that seat. Yes. So I mentally, I was not ready to be led by people that I wanted to lead. So I was like, okay, but let me just take a leap of faith and then leave this place before I go crazy. But for some reason, I almost...
Yeah, I remember very well what you're speaking of. And actually, you moving, you understand? At the back of my mind, I did know that, maybe she's moving because of her own personal reasons.
True.
And we were close. We actually spoke about it.
Yeah, we were close.
So I guess because why, politics came in the way of the two of us. No lie, we were really close. And I'm glad now we can laugh about such things and whatnot, but it was politics that came between us, you understand? So it was nothing personal. And
True,
you know, hence why we can
still talk now. Even in public, we still joke at each other.
And even after that situation, mind you, we bumped into each other and then we started laughing. I don't know.
We did.
And
I know about those sneaky links that she had, all the girls from wherever.
I never had anyone, guys, I promise you. Like, since I came to campus, I've never dated. I have never, like, I am even considering going celibate, you understand? Yes, but I've never.
By choice?
Yes, by choice.
Hey, Banna. Hey, Banna.
I'm serious, Dam.
Do you remember? No. Do you remember the time? Do you remember the time I got dumped by this other nigga? So I was trying to communicate with her talking stage person. Since you're from Rustenburg, how about you connect me so that I can go see that nigga? It was extreme. The heartbreak was nothing nice. Like, I was going to a point where I'm willing to get to Rustenburg to get this nigga. So I was compromising her when I get by in the situation. It was just the talking stage. But I was like, Tarren, please talk to your person. I'll go sleep at her place.
She was ready. She even said to me, I'll pack today and leave tomorrow.
Oh, guys, okay, but I'm gonna give you the opportunity for you guys to ask questions and then give our audience to comment questions on the comment section and everything. So for now, do you guys have any questions for Tarren, or are you guys good? Mr. I want to call you by your name.
It's a ghost guy.
The ghost guy. What can you ask?
We received a question in YouTube channel. That question said, "Is Tarren a lesbian?"
Okay, no, I like such questions. I love such questions. You know, it awakens up. Okay, my response to that question. Can I respond?
You can respond.
My response to that question will be, how about you come and approach me and then we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Was it asked by a male or female?
It was a female.
Oh, yeah, dead.
Yeah. Any other question?
Let me paraphrase this one. It asked.
I'm sure it's long.
It asked if between AEC and DA, which one is better within the political sphere?
Okay, so my take on politics, as I said earlier on, I'm not really much of a politician, but I joined politics because of university, and I realized that in order for me to get to like serving students better, politics can assist me in that way because our campus is very political, and I'm sure she can agree.
It is.
So from my side, I wouldn't say like there is necessarily a better one, but I'm going to say that I chose SASCO. You understand? So that means to me, SASCO is better. With regards to ANC and DA, I don't think I should comment, but SASCO is the way.
I can't say a lot, but then this campus is very political, honestly.
Because if you look at it, like in our country, yes, we had politicians that actually, like, they suffered for us. Like, we have great leaders, former leaders that has passed on and whatnot. And if you look at the way they looked at politics back then, it's not the way we looked at it now. They would be like, no, I'm ANC, you DA. Let's sit and discuss this issue that we have and find ways to resolve it. And then, you understand, these days, like, things have really changed. Enemies. Politics is not the way it used to be, even though back then I wasn't alive. But I read about it. So, yeah.
Oh, I forgot to ask you, you very answered. I was about to ask you, you searching, but then you celibate.
Yeah, and I'm serious, guys, please.
Hey, good evening. Are we done with the questions?
Yeah, we're done.
But still, I'm still gonna ask. There's this other girl that I once saw you around and stuff like that.
No, I walk around at many girls, many guys.
This one was time and again.
Maybe you can whisper her name, but then
I don't know the name. Well, she's colored. I saw her the other time. What the color?
Oh yes. Her name is Kayla, and she's actually one of my close friends. She's one of the people that she's the first year. She's staying at Citibank residence now.
Well, now, the first time I saw them, I was like, something is happening. Tarren got a girl.
She's just like, how can I say? She's a really close sister to me, like a baby sister. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you guys are fucking.
Hectic. Is there anything that speaks about language here on wherever does? Hectic, but yeah, nah, we're really close. Ruana, I told you we spoke about this. I haven't seen anybody since I came to campus. I haven't been at anybody. So.
One personal question.
No. Is it bad?
I know.
Okay, talk to me.
Tarren, how old are you?
Ooh! Yeah, Jesus Christ. How old do you want me to be?
Well, one thing for sure, I'm older than you.
Probably with a few months.
No. No. Tarren, like, I'm 24.
Damn, you old one. I'm 22. Even though I know, you know, we have accomplished
22 when?
quite a few things. Yeah, I'm 22.
When? Which month?
The 2nd of February. Yes. Yeah, the 2nd of February, guys. So next year when it's my birthday, you know, I call it International Tarren Day. So pull through for me, you know, you can send those e-wallets or whatever it is, please. Thank guys.
Well, I can't believe that you're older than me.
How old are you? 21?
I'm 22 April, so that means
you're
one
month
month old.
I
1
knew.
month. It's
It
not
doesn't
1 month.
matter. I knew I've led with you, Ruana, so please.
But I'm still your sister. A whole graduate. Don't forget.
We believe in graduating in record time.
In this room, I'm the only person who graduated there.
It's not like we are not going to do record time, Ruana. We are going to do record time.
But your course is 4 years, no?
No,
What are you studying?
Yes, let me tell you.
Have I forgot to ask you what are you studying?
I don't mean to brag, I'm joking. I'm doing public administration in human resources, industrial psychology, so the HDET module. That's why I'm even forgetting.
Which year is it?
It's a 4-year course. I registered for the 4-year extended program. But then after my first year, they saw that I was coping well with the first semester.
Okay.
So I managed to carry to 3 years, even though the workload is a lot.
You say what?
It's worth it. Yeah. So I'm doing my final year.
You're in your final year.
So I'll be graduating next year.
No. Don't forget that we have unbothered, untouched second semester. Don't be proud of yourself. Oh.
No, don't do that. No. Don't do that.
Well, I'm hoping that you did good in your exams and everything. It's moja. I'm hoping so.
Yeah, I'm hoping so too. Yes.
Guys, that's it from us on Varsity Friends and Kasi Connect podcast.
Wait, Rona,
we
have the last question.
Where are these questions popping up from?
From the audience. It says, what's your attitude towards the oppositions?
Oh, you know what, ne? Like oppositions in what sense? Maybe if you can elaborate, like oppositions in governance, oppositions in politics.
Male and female.
In politics.
Oh, that's what I was thinking about. So oppositions in politics. Guys, you know what, man? As I said, I'm not really much a political person, but I can say that as a leader in whichever political organization you are from, don't ever forget the job of an opposition is to oppose. Mm-hmm. So whatever you are doing, wherever it is, whoever you are with, whichever organization you are with, just know that someone is going to oppose, and it's okay. That's my view.
I mean, we have
it's okay for oppositions to oppose because they're supposed to.
We have the DA in the room, we have the EFF, we have the SASCO, we have the Forum,
ABC,
INC.
Yeah.
Any other question?
Is there more questions?
Any other question?
Look how ABC is looking at me. Side eye.
And the ANC that side is quiet. Politically, they are quiet.
I'll not laugh though. I'll not laugh.
Would you do a long distance relationship?
I wouldn't do any relationship. As I said, like, I'm sticking to my stance of, what do they say? One kalukai.
Yeah, one
You understand? Oh, wabo. No, what's the other one when, like, you see, you understand me?
Hey, go one kalukai.
Wabo. You see? Sticking to my stance, please.
Hey, Vanya.
So, yeah.
Are we done with the question from the audience? Oh, here's a question.
Tarren, since you are a student leader and
Yes.
then you're also a student, so what has been the most challenging thing since in both spheres?
They also need full attention.
Like, the most challenging thing I can say I've experienced. You know what? It's hard for me to say challenging because usually when something challenges me, I take it head on, you understand? To see if it will make me or break me. But the most challenging thing for me as a student leader, it was time management, as you said at first, because sometimes, especially being a student leader in governance, yes, I'm the sports officer, but I don't only assist students in sports. Do you understand? I can be planning walking to the library saying I'm going to study, and then I'll find a student coming crying. Maybe there's a NSFAS issue, there's an accommodation issue or academics issue, and you have to attend to that student as a student leader. So I would say managing your time and being disciplined, sticking to that time, it's one of my biggest challenges.
Thank you.
Well, guys, that's it from us on Varsity Friends and Kasi Connect. Catch us next week, and thank you very much, Tarren, for laughing with me so hard. And I'm hoping for the next Mugozi when you come back again.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.
Injengokuthi kade ngasoka masoka iminithi sasekhona sazoveza leli khona abashwe